Upon our arrival, a clear sign of progress. We flew commercial, which means people are regularly coming in and out of the country. We passed through customs. Already I could feel the sweltering heat. And I meet our translator, Kelly Guillaume. He immediately tells me he needs $20 to bribe the police officer who allowed him into the airport. I give him the money and watch as he subtly slips the officer the bill. That is how business is done here. As we leave the airport, we are confronted with the reality of life in Haiti. A tent city lines the airport grounds. This is now how a majority of people live in Port-au-Prince and is an enormous part of the tragedy here.
Hope and opportunity lie on the other side of these brown, murky waters in Guatemala. We traveled to Guatemala in search of the realities facing illegal immigrants crossing this border into Mexico, hoping to one day reach the U.S. But to get there, they must survive an often deadly trek north.
It's a long journey full of many dangers, including this, the Suchate River, which many drown trying to cross. And the ones who do make it across run the risk of falling prey to gangs, thieves, and corrupt police.
But some of the most heartbreaking stories are told by those who've lost much more to the Mexican freight trains traveled by the poorest of the poor.
When it was time to jump on, I lost my balance, and that's when my legs got caught under the wheels of the train.
22-year-old William Martir jumped a Mexican freight train on his journey north because he couldn't afford a coyote or the bribes police demanded. In the end, he lost both legs, and he's just one of several thousand amputees risking life and limb for work.
I was here answering a different call. I had taken a DNA test back home that told me I'm genetically linked to the Hausa people of northern Nigeria. My African ancestors may have come from here.
So when I first came here to Kano, I wasn't sure what to expect. I was looking for some sort of a link to my family, something that would look in some way familiar, and I was having trouble finding it until I met Aisha.
She works in the National Museum of Kano and lives in a densely populated neighborhood nearby.
So where are you taking us now? Where's this?
I'm taking to our house.
Okay.
It's a tiny house she shares with her grandmother, her sister, and two brothers. They were fascinated about what brought me to Nigeria.
It's not everyone that can do that. It's not easy to live somewhere far to come and see your people. That's so great.
So we go. I get a personal tour. With a palace on the horizon, we travel deeper into this horrid maze of shanty homes.
Okay, that. They have a little showers, taking shower up in there. If you come in here and check right there, yeah.
It was shocking to see this putrid green cesspool. The good news is, it's not what they drink or cook with. This is. It's trucked in by the Haitian government, but it's contaminated. The signs are everywhere, especially in the children. This woman shows me her 7-month-old child. Look at her skin. Drinking the water does this. Her hair is falling out.
See, you can't tell from the hair. The kid is like he's sick.
Bloated and malnourished. That is their bed. This is their home. She shows me what she does when it rains. She simply holds her child and stands here. This teenage mother shows us her 60-month-old daughter also struggling with a terrible skin condition.
Since 2 months ago, the skin's coming like that.
This 17-year-old admits she has resorted to prostitution to feed her child. She says her dream is to have a house, food, and a job.